everybody's giving her a hard time. If you genuinely cared about what people say health, then you would be more anti-plastic surgery. You would be more anti-diet pills. You would be more why don't you do the front camera?
Oh, I guess you're right.
I don't think that. I think people are pretending that they care about her health, and they're just hiding behind that to make fun of her. Because if you cared about so much health, then Kim Kardashian and her sisters would be on your radar for getting all that damn plastic surgery all the time for nothing.
You're right.
So you can't hide behind
we
it's
have
her health.
A general culture of trying to fat shame people in America.
Yeah, don't fat shame her. And especially black women and black men, period. Like the whole thing with Lonnie Love and all that stuff, like just if you feel a certain kind of way, you don't have to be on a national platform talking shit about your own people. That's what I don't like. If you don't have the guts to say this to that person, just keep it to yourself. And if it's not constructive criticism, there's no reason why Boyce Watkins, and on the level that he's at, can't sit her down or bring her on his show or on his platform and say, as a brother,
why do you do what you do?
But what is she doing? If she wasn't healthy, could she dance that long all night, all week like that?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was in the Navy with some fat guys that was in shape, could run, could do push-ups, but they were just fat.
These same men are about to get their tacos and their wings and sit down and watch a whole bunch of fat dudes running up and down this football field, and they're not going to say nothing about their health. And I see, but she must be in shape too.
Like you say, she must be.
If she can hold,
that's why I say you can be fat
and hold the whole concert.
Yeah, I ain't saying besides what you said about Boyce Watkins, I haven't really seen people talking about her not being in shape. I just, from what I see, and I don't really get tuned to this shit. It's just the ignorance shit she's going. Like, why are you doing this?
But I mean,
she's an entertainer, and that's a part of entertainment. A part of entertainment,
I think, unfortunately,
is to bring attention to yourself. And her brand is body positivity. Her brand is body positivity and being and doing you, and fuck what everybody thinks about it. That's what her brand represents. And if you,
so it shouldn't be a problem. If it's fuck what everybody thinks, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. That's the point that I'm making on her end, sis. She says all that. She does all that. What she did at the Lakers game, I'm totally against that. That's doing too much.
She knew she was going to get that attention for that.
But if that's bothering you so much, then what you're saying is not true, because you got on there and started crying.
That's right. If you don't give a fuck, don't give a fuck. Don't say that, and then when the smoke come, now it's why y'all bullying me? Nah, bitch, you said you didn't care.
Just like Lonnie Love, like she's coming out saying that stuff about black men while she's dating a white guy. Like, why are you even concerned about what's going on with black men? You don't have one, so why do you care what's going? And
why do we care about her opinion?
She has
a platform.
She has a national platform.
The fact that
everybody when it comes to other things, we just cancel shit and ignore shit. Like, just why we giving her the publicity, the attention, and we spread the story, this narrative that she's pushing.
I mean, I feel you, but I can
let this shit go. Like, everybody has an opinion on some shit. Like, that's the problem.
But I guess this is the thing: public influence and public opinion makes shit move. So if enough of the public was displeased at what she said, they would get rid of her ass and she would be replaced. So that's the purpose of the conversation, because there's some people like, yeah, fuck that, she need to be fired for saying that dumb shit. And there's some people who like,
The more we talk about it, the more it keeps trending. The more this narrative keeps getting
true.
When
but
been on the show, not really swept under the rug, but shit.
True, but for the people who want her to be fired, that's not a solution for them. For the people who want her to be fired, it needs to trend until her ass is removed from the show.
That's the energy that she put out in the universe. She put all that negative energy out in the universe, and it's just coming back. All we seeing is reverb right now. I don't think that it's gonna stop anything. I think that, like you said, if enough black men really was just like, yo, we don't even want her.
Women talking about it, like, the men, I ain't even hearing no men. Like,
black men don't watch that show, so that makes sense.
So it's like,
but it has made its way to black men's circles, though.
Affecting the people that it's supposed to be affecting.
But when you heard
it though, how did you feel?
I had to break it down on the show. I don't feel no kind of way, because I'm team black man don't cheat. I'm team never cheated. So I know she wasn't fucking talking about me. But like my thing is,
you know that is like a image that's cast upon black men, because there have been men that have done it and they have twisted it and made it seem like it's more than what it really is. So as a man that doesn't cheat, or if your teen black men don't cheat, teen
defend
family, you don't have to defend it.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, exactly.
What am I tripping on it for? Like, if it has nothing to do with me, why do I have to defend something that's not true?
So why do they have pride then?
What you mean?
I mean, like, why is there such a big deal made out of
They
things?
celebrating their stuff, like.
Are they celebrating it, or is it like
they're broadcasting? It's a difference. It's like,
so. What if you guys, as black men,
they have straight black pride. They do have a straight black pride movement going on. If you didn't know about it, yes, it exists.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. To counter that, like, there's always something to counter it, like the pride thing, and they counter what negative stereotype might be out there about their group, right? So do you guys have anything that counters the negativity?
Black men don't cheat. That's the new thing. It's new.
But I don't.
It's new.
Though. Like you give it. I don't care. Like,
but
don't care what you know.
But this is the thing, though. Like, we have to understand that people are fickle, and we need to be ambassadors for whatever our cause is, or for whatever we represent at all times. So because I'm a faithful black man, I am considered one of, a stallion. I'm a good black man, and I'm got all these desirable traits, and I've never cheated. Never. None of my girlfriends will ever say that. They will say, that's the thing about me. They could trust me. If I said I was at such and such house playing 2K, Pat is at such and such house playing 2K. If he say ain't no women over there, ain't no women over there. If they drinking. Like, there was never any doubt or question mark over my intentions or what I was saying. So first off, you have to have trust. And I think, like a lot of guys said, well, Lonnie, you're projecting the issues that you've had with your black man onto all black men. And that's where she messed up. Because that's all I heard. I was like, first off, it's definitely not all black men. And then when she switched it and started talking about rich and powerful, I say, okay, well, second off, that's everybody rich, or most people that are rich and powerful can fall in that category. But if we want to talk about black people who fall, or black men who are rich and powerful, I say you've already cut off 50% of black men don't even, I think 60%, only 40% or 35% of black men make $50,000 plus a year.
Let me tell you something. The way they talking, what's her name? Travis Scott, this guy.
Oh, him, Kylie, who?
This guy.
Okay.
He has a kid with a white girl who is a billionaire, and he don't even want to be bothered with her. You know how aggravating you got to be to be a billionaire and have all this stuff, and your baby daddy don't want to be bothered with you? They broke up. Like, you know how annoying she must be? She must be super annoying. Like, what would make you have a beautiful child with a woman and then, like, we got to break up? As a billionaire.
I can't even imagine.
That's a billionaire.
I can't even bring up the thought in my mind. Like, what would be that bad?
She's got to be, like, she got to be annoying.
It would have to be infidelity.
No, she's annoying.
It would have to be blatant disrespect.
She's annoying. She got to be annoying.
It has to be more than that. It can't just be annoying. Like, I mean, I understand, like, I'm doing this. How long she gonna let me do this? No,
I gotta leave. That's annoying.
It's a small thing, but you're right. It adds up. But I don't see it. I can't be around somebody that long. If they bother me that much, I don't see how I could even be around them to the point where I feel like I need to just separate myself from them as far as being in a relationship. It was all good just a week ago. But, I can't.
Because he's successful in his own right and he has his own money. He doesn't really need
that. But he's a lie. He's a lie. It's a lie. No. A lot of his success came off of his affiliation with his baby mama.
So that's another thing.
Many of his album sales came because he was Kylie's dude.
I noticed that a lot, though. A lot of new rappers, they are known more for who they date than what they do. And they that's a part of their marketing strategy. A part of the marketing strategy is to get with a successful female rapper or a celebrity and ride that free publicity or as far as it goes.
You got to nowadays, though. Me and Steve actually, we was talking about it. What was that the other day? We was talking about Big Crit. It was like, man,
that's my dude.
Does he live in Atlanta? I saw him twice this weekend.
Man, Crit makes solid music, like the energy song. Like, man,
Crit is amazing.
My dog.
I love Big Crit.
Like, see, the reason he ain't as big, or it's He ain't getting that publicity.
He don't do the simple social media
But
dumb
he's
shit.
out. I see him out now.
But
Maybe before he wasn't being
It's
out.
not entertainment. You have to be. It's the entertainment industry.
So lyrics aren't enough.
Just like J. Cole say. J. Cole say
J.
that
Cole
down there
has-
every song.
What?
How that's not enough. How he talks about how you would think I would get the recognition.
Kendrick Lamar doesn't be out here like that.
But Kendrick Lamar also understands he's the entertainer.
So you guys think that there's only room for like one lyricist at a time? The rest is just monkey shit.
I ain't saying that. It ain't that it's only room for one at a time. But if you had to say, look, Kendrick Lamar is an actor. He done been in a whole episode of Power and did a damn good job. Like, he understands that it's, yes, I'm a rapper. Yes, I have.
But his next album, they said, is going to be more rock influenced. But his audience is mostly white, though. Have you noticed that? Have you ever gone to a Kendrick Lamar concert?
That's right.
That's rap. That's rap, period.
I mean, not the ones I go to. I go to, like, more old school hip hop concerts.
I mean, still,
it's
but
mixed,
white people buy more
still
rap music than we do. Like, they support more. Like, it is what it is. You go see more white people at a Jay-Z concert, at an Eminem concert, most definitely. You know, that's they rap Elvis. Yeah, I'm not as... It's again, it's the fickleness of it. And once you understand the psychology behind all this shit, it makes sense to you. But people want to go against nature and they want to argue against the psychology. Like, you're not going to change the way that we operate. You either going to jump in line and figure out where you could plug in and how you going to get your bread and your coins, or you not.
So, yeah.
You just going to be another great dude that's talented and can rap his ass off that don't got no buzz. Cause why? Cause I ain't entertaining. You ain't doing the goofy shit.
So you don't think that
attention.
Big Crit is entertaining?
I think I'm a true rap head. I like Big Crit just off the music. I know who Big Crit is. Big Crit is not known nationwide just off of his music.
So if Big Crit got with Lizzo, then you think that he would be more popular?
He would be overnight.
Jay-Z wouldn't be. We wouldn't still be
that was definitely a business.
Cross marketing. Cross marketing.
We talking about Jay-Z right now for Beyonce. Like,
absolutely not.
Cross marketing.
Not. He would not be.
Cross market, exactly. People don't. They both made each other bigger when they got together.
I don't think he did much for her, but
he was the hottest thing, and she rode his coattail, and then business-wise.
At what point was Beyonce riding Jay-Z's coattail? At what point?
Coattail, but he was business-wise. I'm damn sure.
Solo,
right? Definitely
Solo,
from the
Jay-Z.
business side, because her dad was her manager.
Yeah, Solo. Jay was a bigger artist. Solo. Jay was bigger when they got together.
No,
Solo artist.
He's never been bigger than her. In this country, internationally.
This is when Rockefeller was at the top. You feel me?
Man, everybody was banging rock. What is that? Your chick, Memphis Bleak? What's the Indian girl?
So you think that at some point, Destiny's Child. Remember Destiny's Child?
Destiny's Child was huge.
You think at some point that I don't think there was ever a point when he was bigger than her internationally. I think that everyone here may have been.
I'm talking about in America. Yeah, of course. I mean, pop. They're pop. They were R&B pop. Yeah, they're gonna be huge around the world. But yeah, in America, she saw the potential, and he saw the potential. They saw the potential in each other, and they realized it. And again, it was great. Neither one of them would have as much money as they had today had they never got together.
Because they're selling themselves as a couple. It's like Sonny and Cher of R&B.
Exactly. Yeah, and people love it. So everything...
Because everybody likes that. They buy into the dream of...
Everybody wants to be a power couple.
But you have to...
Newsflash, a lot of y'all ass ain't going to be no power couples. Y'all going to be some regular ass couples.
You can be whoever you want to be. You don't have to listen to him. You can be a power couple.
You can call yourself a power couple. Everybody is not going to be... Okay, yes. You can be. Not everybody is going to be.
Your intent. You have to be somebody that has just as much drive and ambition as you do. You can't get into a relationship with somebody with the intent on manipulating them or being like just having somebody to drag them along with you. You have to get into a relationship with somebody that you see the ambition and the drive in them from the door. You think about it. Marriage is a business. It's not like this romantic thing. It could be both. But when you marry somebody, you guys are one entity, a corporation.
That's right.
So it's like if you marry somebody that's a bad business partner, it's not gonna work.
Marriage LLC. Yep. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I just feel like, again, people sell themselves this dream of this power couple.
Because they
see the social media. And it's like, look, some of y'all went to school, y'all have degrees, but y'all ain't going to build empires. Y'all may have.
But an empire is relative. An empire
there we go.
Your family.
There we go.
Your
Let's talk about
neighborhood.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Because starting a small business that you could pass down to your children is your beginning of your relative empire.
Absolutely.
But you're right, but people don't look at it like that. They're not looking at it in relative terms. They're looking at it in absolute terms. Well, yeah, we're going to be this power couple, and we're going to be the biggest couple in this city. Like, you look at all these TV shows. This is all everybody aspires to be. What is it? Love and Marriage or whatever. Alabama, where they got like the couples, they all married and they all do real estate, and they got like, okay, that's cool, but people look at that and everybody want to look at that like, yeah, we're all gonna be them.
But
like,
you could be that in your neighborhood, in your family, on your block. Like,
there you go.
You could be a powerful couple.
On your block.
You don't have to necessarily be a popular couple, but you can definitely be a power couple.
But see, I think that's the part that people want though. People don't want to be powerful but not be popular. That's what they mean. They want their name to ring bells. They want to the status of it. They want to be able to walk around and wear that badge. Yeah, I'm a power couple. You know who I am. If I have to tell you what I do, I'm not doing big enough. You should know who I am. My name should precede me. My reputation should precede me. I should walk in the room and that's Patrick Newville right there. That's that Cop Watch dude. He's an activist.
I went to Art Beats and Lyrics the other night. And it was really nice. I saw Fabian was there, and one of his works was being displayed. It was really nice. I had a good time. And somebody said, "Hey, I know you. I follow you on Instagram." And I was like, "Oh wow, that's cool."
Oh, that is cool. We love the love. We appreciate the love. keep waving at us and telling us you know us.
What else happened? Nothing really. I think I had a pretty boring weekend. Well, tomorrow everybody's off. Are you doing anything for MLK Day?
I'm starting my keto fast tonight. My keto
I love
diet.
Keto.
So I don't know.
Has anybody done keto? How has it worked for you?
Eat a bunch of salad tomorrow.
You can eat meat too.
I mean, eat a bunch of meat, no bread, no sugar. I can't have nothing sweet. We normally would treat MLK Day kind of the same way we treat Juneteenth. Eat some good food, drink something red. But
do people do that? Do people celebrate MLK Day? A lot of people don't even have off tomorrow.
People barbecue. Yeah, people barbecue.
Because you're from Texas. Nobody in New York is barbecuing in January.
Forgive me. Yeah, we barbecue
in Houston. We barbecued in January.
We barbecue in Georgia in January. People got patios and barbecue pits. If it ain't wet, something will get the smoking outside. So yeah, but I mean, it's cool. It's a day of celebration and remembrance. It's gonna be a whole lot of Twitter activity. Definitely gonna be a lot of that.
We'll see what happens in Virginia tomorrow. I'll be looking at that.
I'll be waiting intently.
I just hope that there's no shit. But they're gonna bring the shit because number one is MLK Day and it's the day before the impeachment hearing. So the impeachment trial. Sorry, no more hearing. The impeachment trial.
Yes. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just praying for peace and I'm praying for safety for my people.
Do you think there'll be any counter activists out there?
Of course. There's no such thing as a rally like this in a state like that. People have probably come from the surrounding areas in the DMV to participate because there's going to be people there who support the legislation that is being passed in Virginia. It's going to be a lot of anti-Second Amendment people, anti-gun people there who think that what Virginia's doing is a good thing. And yeah, it's always going to be both sides. Now, who's going to be protected by the police? That's what's going to be the deciding factor in how things play out. Because only one side is going to, be the official registered side to be, in a public space. Protesting. because they normally wouldn't approve permits for both sides. But I mean, they could have, or they could just be like, "Look, we didn't approve permits for nobody. We just putting a bunch of cops out here."
You don't have to have a permit to protest, and you just can't block the traffic.
Well, exactly. But this is the thing when you have that many people,
police protection, you have to have a permit.
Yeah, when you have that many people coming, traffic is gonna get blocked. Don't worry about it, Virginia. Traffic is getting blocked tomorrow, permit or not.
But they're going to be at the state house, right? So maybe their state, I don't know where their state house is.
They do like us. They're going to rally. They're going to march. They're going to rally. They're going to march. Like it could be so many people that they just stay in the middle of the, in front of the government building and that's it. But I mean, if they were smart, they would move around. But whatever. They want to just stand on the government property with no guns, because that's my thing. It's going to depend on who's willing to risk going to jail and who's not. Because if they don't want to go to jail, they're not going to come on the property that has been designated as a gun-free zone, at least for that time. But they can stand across the street. They can stand around the block or whatever, but they can't stand on the actual property. So that's why I'm saying traffic will probably be blocked, at least for the people who are going to show up with the strap. So you're going to see a bunch of AKs and ARs and all these, assault rifle weapons. And, people going to be open carrying and having pistols and big revolvers. Like, they're going to come out with every gun they own, wearing it. They're going to be wearing every gun they own tomorrow. So we'll just see how close they get, if they get in the danger zone, if they're trying to go to jail or not. I don't think they want to go to jail. So I think they're going to be staying off the property, but just off the property. Yeah. It's ways
I should go. I think I'm going to go visit his memorial today.
Oh, it's definitely, that would be a good little outing. I have never done that on MLK Day.
What do you mean? It's right down the street.
I've never done it on the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been there. I've never been there on.
I think that'll be nice. Yeah. I'm sure tomorrow they're going to have a lot of stuff. I don't know if I'm driving out of Cobb County tomorrow, but
Yeah, that is. Yeah, man, it's a lot, man. It's just so much going on right now. But between the social media stuff is the fluff stuff, but the serious stuff, this gun rally, this impeachment, politics, these candidates dropping out like flies. I know you said you will book us back.
Man, Corey's out. But Marianne Williamson is out.
But look, But this is what happens when
you don't get involved early enough, and you don't support the people that have your best interest at heart, and you just ignore it until it gets down to two people, and neither one of the two people are the people you want, and then you're gonna say, "I don't want to vote for the lesser of two evils." That's how Trump got elected. Nobody voted at all, period, because they didn't want to vote for the lesser of two evils.
100 million people didn't
and it's
vote.
just so fucked up because it didn't have to be like this.
I mean, well, the thing with these candidates dropping out, right? Like, there's
no money, and then the millionaires got involved. Tom Steyer is a billionaire. Michael Bloomberg is a billionaire. They are not going to ever not qualify for a debate. But the people that don't make enough money don't qualify for the debate. So if you don't qualify for the debate, you don't get to have people see you and hear you for who you are, because unfortunately people don't take the time to do the research on the candidates that are out there. And plus because there's so many of them, which is another issue. But anyway, they're getting down to the wire. So
I mean, it is like you said, you have to speak to the people who have your best, who want you to have their best.
And you're not marrying the person. The person's not moving in with you, and they're not going to be the president forever. Just pick somebody, and get behind them.
But this is what's happening though. Like, the Democrats have money, the DNC has money, whatever. They have money to give these candidates to keep them afloat. But what these candidates who've been dropping out, what's happening is they're looking at the minority vote, mainly our vote.
Because you can't win without it.
Yeah, and they're seeing, so if these people are not showing strong black support numbers, then the Democrats ain't giving their money that wide. The black people ain't voting for you, so we're not giving you no money. Oh, well, I got to drop out the race now. Deuces. That's why you look at the stats now. Joe Biden, 45%, 40% average black support across the polls. I don't know how. I'm lying. I do know how. because he was Obama's vice president and black folks love Obama.
Right.
So he gets it by default, name recognition.
Right.
But no, Joe Biden don't have a black agenda either. I ain't voting for Joe Biden.
Who are you voting for?
Not Joe Biden.
So you have Bernie. Okay. Did you guys see Andrew Yang? You know who Dave Chappelle endorsed Andrew Yang.
Andrew Yang is a cool guy. A lot of black.
But if you give everybody $1,000 a month, then people that are on welfare and all of that, they're not getting that. They're just going to get $1,000 a month, just like everybody else.
Exactly. He's just going to replace. It doesn't matter how he says it or how he tries to phrase it. If he gives $1,000 a month UBI, those other things will be. It's still going to balance out. It's still going to equal out. So the people who are getting over $1,000 a month are going to get less. And the people who are getting under $1,000 a month will get $1,000. Right. Everybody will be getting $1,000, but you didn't fix any problem. You created problems in places and fixed problems in other places. So what's the point? The equilibrium, the dynamic didn't change. The balance did not change from $1,000 UBI. So that's why I say no. He's a no for me right now. But there's still time. The reason I rock with him is because of what his thoughts on automation are, and that's very important.
I mean, he's big on technology.
Yeah, it's very important. And
the world is moving more towards technology. I think that Americans are behind on technology. Mm-hmm. Americans are behind on infrastructure. Americans are behind on a lot of shit. And if you keep electing the same type of people, we're never going to catch up, and we're always going to be last in technology, last in infrastructure, last in education, because you don't care about education. You just want people that's going to push your white supremacist agenda, and that includes being ignorant. Because if you believe in that, then you are very ignorant, because it doesn't have any base to it. It's all based on propaganda. So if you believe in the traditional way that Americans do things, and you don't vote for a different type of person, we're just going to keep going back and forth on the hamster wheel.
And the thing with this, with the technology advancing, the crazy thing is, and the realistic threat is, we're going to be hurt first. Technology is going to replace us before it replaces anybody else.
Because the workers that they have, for example, Amazon. You see how Amazon is bringing all those jobs? Walmart. You see how Walmart is bringing all those jobs? Those jobs, the post office, everybody that's got those post office jobs, those are the jobs that they're going to replace first. You're going to have to put somebody there to physically move these boxes around and get things done. They're going to have robots. They're going to have drones. They're going to have all that stuff. You're not going to have to drive trucks anymore. All those jobs are going to be the first jobs to go. Yeah.
So, and he sees the writing on the wall. So I agree with his analysis. I just don't agree with his solution. A UBI.
But in order to, if you're going to propose all this stuff, then why don't you propose education that's going to teach people automation? Like, I don't agree with it being done and just business as usual, where the higher ups benefit from it, from making money, because they're the ones that are funding these drones or these automated machines. And if you're going to do that, then why don't you bring back profit sharing and pensions?
This is true. That's
because if you work for a company, and ever since they got rid of it and pushed people toward 401k, they have had hand over fist, year after year, triple record profits, and they don't have to give us anything.
Greed. That's right. But that's it. I was about to say something about the truckers. Oh, about what you said, like with the education, right? Like, this is one of those times where it's a great shift happening in society. Just like, when the carriage riders, you actually had people that drove or, rode the horse and carriage or whatever, the stagecoaches and all that stuff. Well, the stagecoach business basically went out of business when the automobile became a thing. Nobody cried for the stagecoach guy. And if you don't learn how to drive this car, then your business may go out of business, and it is what it is. And that's just what it is. So people have to get with the times. The Trump base, and I'm gonna bring back coal, and I'm gonna bring back this. He's never bringing those jobs back. He can't bring those jobs back. Technology is replacing that. We got coal, we got oil, but people are coming up with more and more efficient technology.
Well, one of the things that Trump ran on was having a bringing back the coal industry.
He lied. He's not doing it. It hasn't happened yet. He's not going to do it. It can't be done. The coal industry is not coming back. It's
I mean, it could come back, but if you want to die because you get mesothelioma,
exactly,
it's
not even worth bringing back. Learn another skill. That is what I will say. There should have been a federal job program or education program to train those old workers or those coal miners how to do other newer, more technologically sound and environmentally safe jobs. But, and sometimes you got to take initiative on your own and, okay, well, I got to learn a new skill because this job that I was doing, that's not feasible anymore. It's not profitable for me. It don't make sense. So, people.
The reason why they don't have coal mine jobs anymore is because so many people died and so many people got sick. But since y'all wanted to vote for Trump, that's what happened.
Yeah, everybody want to do stuff the old way. People don't want to change, and sometimes you have to change. Sometimes you just don't have a choice. And we're at that time now. Like if we don't get these laws on the books, where basically a certain amount of humans have to actually be working in the workforce, and we can't just all be replaced with robots, because if they can figure out a way to replace us all with technology, they will do that. As he said, as Andrew Yang says, any job that's repetitive, calculative, meaning that it's just you doing math repeatedly, repetitive manual labor like loading boxes and stuff like that, and it's a third one that he said. But it's 3 jobs that are simple that a computer could do. You can make a robot do it. Anything that doesn't require critical thinking and an actual analysis, I know how to cook. I'm a trained chef. Eventually, they will be able to even replace chefs. Now, it's going to start off with just basic stuff, but eventually fine dining will be able to be done by robots. It is what it is. So we just have to prepare for the future. And
yes.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm going to get a drink.
Oh, all right. Later, y'all. Who came in here? Yang said he would release all incarcerated people from non-violent marijuana crimes. Oh, that's cool. I mean, that ain't enough. It's not enough, but that's nice. That definitely put an extra stone in his pile. But yeah, I'm hungry now, y'all. I gotta go eat, so I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Where you gonna go eat at?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just bought